What's up, everybody? King of Fomo here, coming at you with your daily crypto update. Make sure you follow me over there on Telegram. That's t.me/KingofFomo1, as well as my chat, which is going to be linked in the description below. There's a lot of actually good stuff going on in the chat. I think there might be a resurgence of really good DeFi stuff. Of course, we will see. Today, I want to talk about some hot new smart contract stuff, some big opportunities coming up on the smart contract space. First, we can talk about Moonday Finance. So there's a token called Moonday that launched, I think, a couple days ago. And this platform has been being built on top of it for the past couple days as well. I think one of my buddies has been building this up and hyping this up, so it's finally out and released and ready to go. So the way that it works, first of all, let's take a look at the Moonday token. The Moonday token, there's only 1,812 Moonday tokens in existence, and I do believe that it is also deflationary, so that number is going to go down as time goes on. On top of that, if we just look at the Moonday price right now, it's actually extremely low right now at only $19.51. It had a high of about $80, and now you can see it's had a correction, and it's starting to move back up in the upward direction. Now, it doesn't have a lot of liquidity right now, so I wouldn't go too crazy purchasing like a ton of this stuff because you will get killed with slippage. But if the liquidity does increase, then you're looking at a token with an extremely low supply and a token that has a use case at the current moment with the Moonday platform. All right, so that price, like I said, with the supply being that low, you can see prices at very high amounts if this Moonday Finance does catch on. So what Moonday Finance is, you guys might recognize this if you're part of the P3D days. This is a clone template of the Ethereum Gold contract, which is a clone template of the Etheropoly contract, which is a clone template of the Daily Divs contract, which might be a clone template of something else. So this is a normal thing to see clones templates pop up, but it's actually pretty rare to find some of these projects actually end up being successful for more than a couple days or even more than a couple hours after they launch. Moonday is a little bit unique in the fact that it is a hourglass dApp that does not use Ethereum, and there's not really too many of those, and I don't think there's any of those in the DeFi space that's using a DeFi coin like this. So Moonday is definitely unique in that. Currently, there's only 55 Moonday in the token in the contract right now. I think this thing is officially going to kick off the ground a little bit after I'm recording it. So, we should start to see some movement in a little bit. But the way that it works, in case you guys are unaware about how hourglass dApps work, if you deposit into the contract, you instantly lose a certain percentage. I think it might be 10%. I have to look into exactly how much, but you instantly lose a certain percentage when you do a deposit into here, which means if you withdraw right away, you will lose money. But over time, as people deposit more into the contract, then your Moonday is essentially going to be worth more in value. And, it also matters about the token value itself. So this is kind of really interesting the way that it works. So the token value can go up over time as well, and you're going to get dividends on top of the fact that people are purchasing in on top of you afterwards. So there's a lot of different ways that this works that makes it completely different than Ethereum Gold, completely different than your typical Ethereum hourglass dApps. So that's why I think that this angle is definitely an interesting one to approach. They also have this thing called the Huddle Wallet. You guys can watch this video to see what the Huddle Wallet is about, and triggering that, it can increase the amount of Moonday in the contract as well. But like I said, this one definitely has a lot of potential. It just needs to get kicked off the ground. It needs to have a running start to really see what's going on. So I did buy some Moonday, and I'm going to do a deposit into here and just see what happens. Of course, like I said, there's no promises. I can't guarantee that this thing's going to go up to a super high amount. But what I'm saying is that since this is if you guys notice, I haven't really made too many DeFi videos, and that's because nothing unique has really come out at all in DeFi, and this is one of the most recent unique things that I've seen. And I try to cover things that have potential and are unique, and not just straight up clones, like lazy clones of the same thing over and over, like we've been seeing for the past week or so in DeFi. So that's Moonday.finance. Another one that I want to talk about for you guys is Honeyswap's Honeycomb is live. So I got to switch over to the XDAI network to show you guys this. Let's go ahead and switch over here. And we can see that they do have their farms up and running. You'll notice that these farms have a certain amount of honey that they're giving out, about 300 honey here, 199 honey here, 99 honey right here. So you can farm and start earning honey right now, which is great. They have a lot of different pools, but keep in mind that not all the pools are kind of available to farm honey. Some of them have 0 honey in them so far. And what I think is going to be really exciting is as they release more of these pools and people start to see the APY that this thing is paying out, they might actually move their Ethereum and their WXDAI tokens over to the HoneySwap blockchain. Now, I don't think that that's possible with any bridging right now easily, but they can purchase XDAI, move over to HoneySwap, and then just purchase Ethereum on HoneySwap and use this network as well. So this is definitely going to be a staple to see whether or not this thing is going to kick off the ground. I've been waiting for this for a while in HoneySwap, and if this thing does get traction, we can definitely see the Honey token go up a lot. I know that gas fees are not as high as they used to be in Uniswap right now, so people aren't really panicking about it too much. But even still, you're looking at, upwards of about 400 times more of a gas fee in Uniswap, even if the fees are like $4 right now. In HoneySwap, the fees are like 1 cent. So that's a huge difference, and definitely something to keep your eye on. And the liquidity in HoneySwap is going up. So let's just actually go back to the overview. And you can see that these numbers used to be like less than millions. They used to be very small, but now they're starting to pick up speed a little bit, and you're starting to see a lot more coins. So there's a lot of coins over here on HoneySwap. Now, not all of them have liquidity. Like, you can only purchase a couple, maybe $50 or $100 tops of a lot of these coins before you start running into slippage problems. But I think as this farm is introduced and people start moving just XDAI over, there's going to be some incentive to get some of these other coins over as well, and to really push this thing forward. So definitely check out HoneySwap's honey.farm. I will leave the link in the description below for both Moonday and Honeycomb, or the HoneySwap farm. I was also going to talk about DSP today as well, but I don't want this video to get too long, so maybe we'll save the other smart contract stuff for later. This is the WISE token, DSP, what else as well, Interstellars, all kinds of contracts like that. So we don't want to talk too much about this, but I did want to give you guys a quick heads up on Moonday.finance, which is coming out soon here. It should be out by the time I put this video out, and Honeycomb, which is also really cool. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.